This is a BTR News Brief with Scotty Reed. In an interview with a former Joe Biden supporter who switched her support to Senator Bernie Sanders, CNN cites a Quinnipiac University poll which shows Sanders coming in third behind Joe Biden and Michael Bloomberg in national support among black voters. Richland County Councilwoman Dalhi Myers out of South Carolina says she identifies as a pro-life, fiscally conservative, moderate Democrat and not a socialist, but says that Sanders' bold programs for people who need the most help convinced her to support the senator's second bid for president.
The new Quinnipiac poll, which finds that Sanders is third when it comes to black voters nationally at just 19%. Do you see an opening for him in South Carolina where, you know, the black electorate is very powerful and sizable, and, you know, it's important to appeal to that state if you're a candidate?
So I'm glad you asked that question. I am an atypical, according to the media, Sanders voter. So I am an African-American woman who is pro-life. I am fiscally conservative, and I identify definitely as a Democrat. So to the extent that the media narrative is that Sanders only appeals to very left-wing members of the Democratic Party, I would suggest that perhaps that narrative is shifting when the more people learn about the programs and the prescriptives for big, bold plans, the more attractive the plans are to people just like me. I do not identify as a socialist or whatever it is that folks want to label the Sanders campaign folks. I am not paid to work for the Sanders campaign. I chose to advocate for Bernie Sanders given the programs that he's espousing and what I know the needs are on the ground in South Carolina for the people I represent. So yes, I do think there's an opening here for Sanders or for any candidate who's willing to work hard and put forward programs that make meaningful changes in the lives of everyday people, and I think his programs will.
A recent Survey USA election poll of 3,200 adults nationwide surveyed from February the 13th to the 17th, Sanders pulled ahead of Joe Biden nationally with 31% support among black voters. Bloomberg, a multi-billionaire who has spent almost $500 million on media ads, is for the moment polling well among black voters who are affluent and have more wealth than the average black person in the United States. Bloomberg's black support, many say, has been secured with dodgy donations and is just now getting national scrutiny of his racist statements and policies while serving as the mayor of New York. This has been Scotty Reed with a Black Talk Radio News Brief. Support independent black media today with a donation to the Black Talk Media Project.